Working a job is the biggest scam of all time. Now, when you hear this, your gut reaction is probably, oh, how can jobs be a scam if they pay you money? I work a job and I get paid, and if I didn't have a job, I'll be out on the streets. And you probably think I'm like some another idiot, out of touch entrepreneur who just wants to say some BS so people can make it into a TikTok short and then like I'll use it to sell a course. But no, I think jobs can be a great thing, and for most people they are. And I used to work a job as well, and they jobs provide employment. They give you a type of purpose, and they help people socialize or whatever. And plus, like, what are you gonna do for 8 hours anyway, right? But if you are watching this video right now, you clicked on this video voluntarily, you and we were meant to be so much more than the average person. The average person would probably work a job even if they hate it till they die, and they're gonna be really okay with it as long as they get paid and like they could go out, have some leisure time, watch some Netflix. Like they'll be fine. And the average person, biggest achievement, if they achieve it, to be honest, with like us young people, even sounds looks impossible. The biggest achievements for the average person in their life will just be financing a car and buying a house on mortgage and getting married. And like that's it, and that's good for them. Like I'm not putting them down, but like that's what people's ambitions are. Just most people are, that's all their ambitions. They just, I'll work a job, I'll buy a house, get a car, get married, solid. But like not for us, is it? And if you haven't just clicked on this video to hate watch and dislike this video, like the average person will do, you probably know deep down that you're meant for more. You hate the idea of commuting to work, like an hour to work, saying yes boss, being just cramped in the metro tube or the bus, and it's just depressing and it's cold. It sucks, man. You just do the task you're assigned and you have no autonomy. Because when you work a job, it's not about what you get, right? Obviously, a job isn't a scam, but it's more about what you lose. And the thing that you lose will be your time and your potential. And I say this as a person who did both low level work but also high level work. So like I used to work as a janitor when I was a student. I like worked at Shake Shack, I worked all around London, I worked at like Piccadilly or something, or just like KP. Basically you just wash the dishes, you close the store, you just like mop the floors and whatnot. Like I even remember working on New Year's Eve. It was December 31 and I was just washing the dishes. But then like they let us out before New Year, so I just saw the fireworks. Like, cool. Well, I guess whatever. And I even like worked at a job that I kind of pretty much loved. I did like some part time work in Camden, which I kind of loved, but it got boring. I knew I was meant for more. But like that kind of was perfect for me because like I kind of love rock and roll, and Camden is basically like the rock and roll town. So I was like, holy shit, I'm in a movie, which it was like that. But anyway, it got boring, and then I found this high level job, which was being a video editor, and it wasn't unrealistic for me to make $250 in one day, right? Like, I started out as janitor. I even was homeless twice. That's how bad I was with money. And then I was making like $250 a day. I was making $4,000 a month. Just fucking. I mean, it was hard work. I worked a lot, but like $250 a day. You'd be like, if only I had that, right? That you'd be like, you feel happy with yourself. Plus, on top of that, I had this YouTube channel before. So if you want to actually learn about how I did that, if you search on YouTube chat editor, I have a channel. And actually, from the chat editor channel, I have made around $500 from only 150 subscribers on that channel. So I'm not like making this video as someone who hates making money or like jobs or anything. But here's what happened. I quit my job a couple months ago and I moved back in my parents' to work on this business. Like imagine this, I took such a big status hit because I was doing video editing, which I use my computer for it. I was living in Thailand. I was like a digital nomad. So a digital nomad just means that you can live anywhere on earth. You just make money online. The world is, you can go anywhere, right? And I was living in Thailand. I had like a business that was kind of growing. I had a girlfriend. I had a motorbike, and I was making like $1,000 every week, which was pretty cool. Then I was like, fuck this. This isn't what I want to do. And I moved back to Turkey to my parents' home. And I started like wearing my dad's jackets, like A-roll shoes. I took such a big status hit. Like, I had no friends, no car, just no status here. Like imagine this, you are living the dream life for most people. You're a Westerner living in Thailand. Like I was doing kickboxing, I was making money, I had a YouTube channel, business growing. And I probably had like the life you would imagine, like the dream life, right? Like the kind of people if I when I posted on Instagram, people would get envious of really high status. And I went from that to just some kid in a third world country who goes to the gym, wears like his dad's clothes. Why would anyone do that, man? That sounds like shit. Because I realized this one thing, and I needed to make a decision right then and there. This life altering decision that was going to decide the whole fate of my life. Do I keep going with this cool life? Right, that wasn't really my ideal life, which where I could have legit been making like 10K per month right now with the YouTube channel. Like if I just kept on at that, I could have realistically made 10K per month with that channel. Or do I start over and just actually pursue my goals, who I am and my dreams? And I decided to start over because I realized that yeah, well, I was getting paid and living a good life, right? That's what a job is. You get paid, right? That wasn't my life. It wasn't what I had in mind when I thought of a good life. I was just chasing money and digging myself in a hole. And like, I was spending more than 8 hours just doing shit I hated for fucking money, for survival, for some money on a bank account. And here is the weird thing. I was spending all that money just to recover from working a job that I hated. I was eating all these shitty junk food and getting fat. I got up to 92 kilograms. Like I am 81 kilograms now, so I lost more than 11 kilograms since then, like thankfully. But like the job fucking drained my soul and it depleted me. And when you work a job, you just use all that money you earn to enjoy yourself and do like instant dopamine, instant gratification activities just to recover from how shit your life is, right? You smoke weed or binge on McDonald's or like watch dumbass TV shows and masturbate or scroll on your phone because you just need some joy in your life because you hate work. Imagine how fucked up that is. Like you spend 8 hours every day, you hate it, and then you literally take what you had from that 8 hours and just spend it on shit. Like you just spend it on like recovering from how fucking shit your life is. I couldn't keep on with that. Imagine spending 8 hours every day doing something not aligned with your purpose just because of some money from some status so you can brag to some fucking people you that don't even like you. It's stealing away from your goals in life. It's stealing away from your potential of who you could be. Now, I understand some people have bills or, I have bills too. So, you know what I did? I saved up around £1,300 and I decided to quit my job. I was like, I'm never going to do this again. This YouTube thing has to work. I don't care. I'd rather die broke than fucking work a shit job I hate. For me, living this life in video editing was so out of my purpose and not aligned with who I was that I legit got physically sick. And I'm a person that doesn't get sick ever, right? I could lick a toilet, eat shit, I wouldn't get sick. Like, my immune system is super strong. But I felt ill, and I realized, oh, that's my body's sign for me to get out of Thailand. Like, no, it's no more for me. This is not my life, and I had to move back home, and I had to start this business. I want to be a personal trainer for so long. I want to help people for so long and be a YouTuber, but I never started. I mean, like, I got 500 videos on my other channel. It's called Tuna Doom Shitpost if you want to check it out. But most of them aren't even, like, what I truly wanted to do or align with my purpose. They're just dumbass, like, entertainment-style videos. Like, this is what I wanted to do. So, imagine spending 8 hours every day that goes against your whole being and or your goals. And here's the thing. You're not making any progress towards your goals and the money gets to zero anyway. Think about it. The money goes to zero anyway, regardless of how much you earn, and you make zero progress towards your actual goals. Like, I was a musician before. I used to play live gigs. I have like 3 albums out on Spotify. Which I mean, some songs are shit if you check it out, but some songs are good. Yeah, you can check him out if you search for Kumite or Flint Jackal on Spotify. But I used to care about my fitness and workout like every day. I just gave up on all of them in pursuit of some money. And you might be like, but you can still work a job and play guitar and do fitness, blah, blah, blah. Like, yes, you can. I'm not saying you can't. Obviously, you can work a job and get fit and get good at guitar and whatnot. But you and I, we are the people who want to get to the top. Like, we want to be the best. We are ambitious people. So now imagine spending like 10 to 12 hours at a job, which, right, it includes the commute, the lunch break, and the showering, versus imagining like 10 to 12 hours spent focused towards your goals. Like my daily schedule right now is YouTube work for 4 to 5 hours, guitar for 2 to 3 hours, and then working out for 5 hours. So this includes like walking to the gym, which take 2 hours, and cardio, etc. as well. Like I obviously don't do gym for 5 hours, but like imagine how much more progress that I am making right now compared to the version of me who works for 8 hours and then maybe finds 1 hour every day to make progress. And here's the other thing though, so you don't even do that on some days, right? You're just so tired, so you end up playing video games or jacking off for like 1 hour or eating junk food. You come home from work. Imagine like I've recorded 3 videos today, and I will record 10 videos today. Imagine you come home from work. How are you gonna compete with me? How you just can't. I have so much time now. Like I can spend 2 hours every day practicing guitar. I can spend 5 hours going to the gym. I lost 5 kilograms, as I said, this month because I focused. Let me ask you this: is making $3,000 worth losing months of progress and potential of who you could be as a man? Think about it. Is $2,000 to $3,000 per month worth throwing your life away? And most people make even less than that, right? You probably, if you're young, you probably make like what, 2K a month. And if you're like not from America or like England or like Western country, like if I got a job here in Tokyo, I get paid like fucking $300 per month. which like, is it really worth it? Is really sacrificing who you are just to become an NPC worker really worth $2,000 per month? If it is worth it, then fair enough. Fuck off. But like, it really isn't, is it? And for people saying, "Oh, I got bills. I can't live off my parents. They don't provide for me." Yeah, like they don't provide for me either. I just saved up £1,300. Right, I was like, okay, this is gonna last me 3 months, 4 months. I'm gonna make this last. Right, I called it my freedom money, and now I'm living off that money right now. I don't spend on anything. And here's the thing, like when you earn money, it goes to zero anyway at the end of the month. Does it not go to zero? Like maybe you buy shoes, maybe you buy like some t-shirt. Is it really fucking worth it? Is the t-shirt really worth like 16, 20 hours of progress in your life? Is it really worth it? Is the fucking AirPods or PlayStation, buying a PlayStation, really worth all this progress you could make? Be honest. Like are AirPods worth like is growing your YouTube channel? Like is a pair of AirPods worth like getting 500 subscribers? It's really not, is it? When you think about it. What the fuck do you even buy anyways? Like if you probably hate your life a little and you want to get better, it's just the job ain't helping, man. Unless I guess you're like funneling all that money back into the business. It's just not worth it. So just ask yourself, is $2,000 worth my future? Is $2,000 worth sacrificing my whole dreams and goals and future for? Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I just want you to think about it. Obviously, make a plan. Obviously, don't go from nothing to zero. But if you are a young person like me, I'm 23 years old. You probably I mean, unless you fucked yourself with buying a car or something, like you don't have much bills, do you? So think about it, man. Yeah, that's the video. I'll see you in the next one. Links below. I do personal fitness coaching of a course as well. Check him out. See you in the next video.